Helen, I just wanted to let you know. I took your husband. You know, the doctor who makes $300,000 a year. So with that in mind, you don't really need to come to your internship anymore, right? I mean, come on, it'd be super awkward for you to work in the same place as your ex-husband's new wife. I wouldn't want that if I were you.
Wait a second. Can you slow down? What are you even talking about? Are you actually saying you're with my husband?
Obviously. Who else would I be talking about? It's not like I'd message the wrong person with something this crazy. That would be embarrassing. But honestly, it's fine, isn't it? You're a doctor, you're independent. You don't actually need a husband to survive, do you? And let's be real, he told me himself he'd rather be with a young, fresh-faced med student than stay stuck with some old wife.
What? I don't even know where to start. This doesn't make sense. So, let me get this straight. You're telling me that you stole my husband? That's what this is?
Oh, you are being so stubborn. How many different ways do I have to say it before you finally accept reality? And the best part, you had no idea he was cheating on you. Seriously, how clueless do you have to be? It really makes me wonder, what were you even doing while your husband was sneaking around with me?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you? You must be so proud of yourself, tearing apart someone else's marriage. But fine, let's set aside your little victory lap for a second. Tell me, why? Why him? And don't even try to say it was love at first sight. I refuse to believe you're that naive.
Love? Love? Oh my God, don't make me laugh. No, of course not. I just wanted to marry rich.
Marry rich?
Yeah, it's not that complicated. Your husband's going to inherit this clinic someday, right?
What? No, I'm the head physician.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've heard all about it. But you know what's hilarious? He told me he's just letting you have the title for now, like it's a temporary thing. Apparently, you needed some experience running the place before you step aside for him. I think it's really sweet. You working so hard only to hand everything over in the end.
He actually said that? This is insane. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Whatever, none of this matters. What I do know is that I don't want to come to my internship anymore. I mean, why should I? I already got what I wanted. So starting tomorrow, I'm done. I won't be there. That's fine with you, right?
Go ahead. Do whatever you want. I don't care anymore.
Perfect. Oh, and just one last thing. Sorry for stealing your husband. It must suck knowing your whole life just crumbled overnight. But hey, you'll be fine. You're a doctor after all. You'll survive. Somehow.
Sandra, this is just a work-related update, but starting tomorrow, Tessa won't be coming in anymore. I know you looked out for her in a lot of ways, and I wanted to apologize for any trouble.
There's no need for you to apologize, is there? She's the one who made the decision to leave. That said, she is finally gone. Honestly, I thought she'd stop coming a lot sooner.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Before I answer that, did she tell you why she's quitting?
Yeah, she did. And it was absolutely outrageous.
Well, then I suppose there's no harm in talking about it now. The reason she's leaving is because of her affair with your husband, isn't it?
You knew?
Helen and I work at the front desk. I see everything that happens in the clinic. At first, it was just a suspicion, little things that didn't quite add up. How often she was near him, the way they looked at each other when they thought no one was watching, those unexplained breaks they took at the same time. But over time, the signs became impossible to ignore. By the end, they weren't even trying to hide it in front of me.
Then why didn't you tell me? If you had just told me sooner, maybe things could have been different.
Because your husband had somehow convinced himself he was a doctor, and Tessa believed every word of it. Because I saw you working yourself to the bone, dedicating everything you had to this clinic while they were sneaking around behind your back. because people like that don't deserve to get away with it so easily. So I started preparing. If I had told you too soon, they might have caught on and run. And I didn't want to add more stress to your plate while you were already carrying so much. I'm truly sorry.
No, I shouldn't be blaming you. This must have been an impossible situation for you. If our roles were reversed, I don't know if I'd be able to decide whether to say something either. It's not like you had solid proof.
It means a lot that you understand. But, Helen, you're not planning to just let this go, are you?
Of course not. You think I can just pretend like nothing happened? When I got home today, his things were already gone. No confrontation, no explanation, just an empty space where he used to be, like he had never been there at all. And that's when it hit me. The weight of it, the humiliation, the betrayal. I just sat there and cried for hours. And now that I've finally stopped crying, I feel hollow. Because even after everything, I still have nothing, no proof, no way to make them pay for what they did.
That's exactly why I started preparing.
What?
I've gathered everything you need. The weapons to completely destroy them. After all, you can't get rid of pests without the right tools.
Sandra, you seem unusually enthusiastic about this.
Oh, Helen, you have no idea. Do you know what it's like to sit at a desk day after day, watching an affair unfold right in front of you? Watching two people indulge in their selfishness, completely oblivious to how disgusting they are? And meanwhile, you, the real doctor, the one holding this clinic together, were running yourself into the ground with work, trusting them like a fool. It was infuriating. But I wasn't in a position to do anything. All I could do was sit there, take notes, and wait for the right moment. And now that moment is here. I can't let all that frustration go to waste. It would be bad for my health.
You really are something else. Fine, if you went through all that trouble for me, I'll make sure to use what you've gathered wisely. Because now, I don't think I can rest until I've destroyed them.
I expected nothing less from you. You've always been the type to suppress your emotions until they finally explode. So go ahead, wreak havoc. And don't worry, I'll be right beside you. What the hell? You're telling me your husband isn't a doctor?
Of course not. He's a nurse.
No way, that can't be true. The clinic has the same name as him.
Oh, that's just a coincidence. My husband and I had the same last name before we got married. Daniels. So, yeah, the clinic is called Daniels Clinic, but it has nothing to do with him. That aside, how did you finally figure it out? It's not like he would ever admit it himself.
I went to pick up my stuff while you were busy seeing patients, and since I was there anyway, I figured I'd rub it in that annoying old receptionist's face. But you know what she did? She laughed in my face. Then she told me, clear as day, that your dear husband isn't a doctor.
Ah, so Sandra finally let it slip. Well, I did tell her she could do whatever she wanted. Guess this was inevitable.
This makes no sense. I stole him because I thought he was a doctor, and now you're telling me he's just a nurse? This is a total scam. I got stuck with a defective product.
You really shouldn't look down on nurses. It's a nationally certified profession, you know? Oh, but don't you dare try to dump him back on me. I did love him once, but he lied to me. Chased after some younger girl like a pathetic, desperate old man. And worst of all, he used everything I worked for, the clinic, my reputation, my trust, to make a fool out of me. So really, a childish girl whose only redeeming quality is her youth, and a worthless man who threw away his marriage for it? You two deserve each other.
I was tricked! This is fraud!
Oh please, don't start acting like a victim now. From where I'm standing, you're both guilty. And you think I'd ever forgive you? Not a chance. I will make you pay for this, so you'd better be ready.
And what exactly do you think an old hag like you can do to me? hell are you doing at my university? If you had something to say to me, you could have just called me out.
And you actually would have come if I did? Please. I know you'd just ignore me, so why would I bother? Besides, I didn't come here for you. I had actual business to take care of. That said, I've been here a few times now. This place is just as massive and impressive as I imagined. Almost got lost wandering these endless halls, but the students here, so polite, so helpful. They guided me right to where I needed to go. It's honestly fascinating how someone surrounded by so many bright, promising people managed to keep their true colors so well hidden.
Shut up! What do you even want from me? Because of you, my life is falling apart. Do you have any idea what you've done? I worked so hard to be seen as the cute, smart, perfect student. I had everything. The grades, the reputation, the admiration. And now I am being dragged through the mud like some pathetic lowlife. Why the hell am I even getting called in like I'm the problem here?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you are. You did this to yourself, Tessa. Or did you really think you could just wreck your internship and get away with it?
What?
Come on, think. Do you honestly believe I'd let my clinic continue accepting interns from a university that produced you? A university where my husband's mistress is walking around like she owns the place? Yeah, no. So I took matters into my own hands. I went straight to the administration and informed them that our clinic would no longer be accepting interns from this school. And of course, when they asked why, I told them the truth. I said, "Oh, one of your students had an affair with my husband while interning at our clinic. Perhaps your university should consider adding an ethics course to the curriculum."
You what?
You heard me.
Why the hell would you tell them that? If you didn't want their interns, you could have just said no.
They asked for a reason, so I gave them one. What, you expected me to just keep quiet? To let you walk away like nothing happened? Besides, if they hadn't asked, I wouldn't have said anything. I don't exactly enjoy airing my dirty laundry in public. You think I wanted to stand there and admit that my own husband threw me aside for some college girl? Like hell I did.
You ruined me! Because of you, the entire university is talking about me. Do you have any idea what you've done?
Oh, I do. And frankly, I think you're still underestimating just how badly you screwed yourself. You see, I heard that you weren't exactly a saint even before this.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your little habit of stealing other girls' boyfriends? Yeah, that wasn't exactly a secret. The professors knew, the staff knew, your classmates definitely knew. But back then, it was just petty drama. It wasn't illegal. It was messy, sure, but nothing they could punish you for. All they could do was give you a few warnings and hope you'd eventually grow up. But this time, you went too far. You weren't just some random student fooling around with other students. You were representing your university as an intern. You were given a professional opportunity, a chance to learn, to grow, to prove yourself. And what did you do with it? You had an affair with a married man while on site at the clinic. You weren't just some immature girl making dumb relationship mistakes. You were an official representative of your university, and you disgraced them. You didn't just embarrass yourself, you dragged your entire school into the dirt with you. Your professors, your classmates, the students who came before you, the students who will come after. You tainted their reputation. You damaged their credibility. And do you have any idea what that means for you?
Like, I give a damn, so I stole some old hag's husband. Big deal.
Oh, don't worry. You'll find out soon enough just how big of a deal it really is.
Unbelievable. Why the hell am I being suspended?
Oh, it's just a suspension? How very lenient of the university. I suppose I could always make a quick call to the faculty later and see if we can escalate things.
Don't you dare meddle in this. This is none of your business. The university has nothing to do with you, so why are you even getting involved?
I'm not just some idle person sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. In fact, I'm far from it. My life has been so hectic that I barely have enough time to get everything done. You know how packed my clinic is, right? Every single day, we have a full roster of patients.
Then just leave me alone already. I don't need your interference. Not now and not ever.
Do you think I want to see the face of the woman who stole my husband? Of course not, but I can tolerate that much. What I can't tolerate, though, is you continuing to live your life as if nothing happened. You wrecked my family, and now you think you'll walk away unscathed? You have no idea just how hard I've had to work to keep everything together. My clinic's reputation, my own mental health, my entire world, it all crumbled because of what you did. Do you think you're going to escape this? You must be prepared to face the consequences. You will pay for what you did. I won't let you get away with destroying my life. If you were hoping for a peaceful life after what you've done, you're mistaken. I'm going to ruin everything you've built. I will take everything from you, just like you took everything from me. If you think I'm bluffing, you'll soon realize that I'm not. I've already started making arrangements, and trust me, I won't stop until I've taken everything you care about.
Why can this old hag even ask for alimony?
Why, you ask? Because you were the one who exposed the affair, and I've been emotionally distressed. So of course, it's natural for me to claim compensation.
That's not what I mean. You don't have any evidence, do you? After all, you didn't even realize we were having an affair.
I have it, though. The evidence.
What? Oh, that can't be true. I was so careful to hide everything from you.
Only in front of me, though, but I'm guessing you weren't trying to hide anything from Sandra, were you? She was the one who had all the evidence. There were photos of you two kissing in the break room, and even some from when you went to the hotel together.
Wait, how do you even have photos from outside the hospital?
I don't know. That's something only Sandra would know, but thanks to Sandra, the lawyer was able to gather enough evidence. It was more than enough to go forward with the claim. And believe me, I'm no fool. There's no way I'd let this pass without making you pay for the emotional distress you caused me.
This is so unexpected. I don't want to pay any money.
You don't have a say in this. What? What's going on here? How did you manage to pay the alimony all at once?
It's simple, really. Actually, I used a little trick. You just wanted the money, right? Now stop following me around.
You made him pay, didn't you?
Him? Oh, your husband. There's no way that happened. In fact, I've already dumped him. I've got no interest in a nurse.
Then how did you pay? It's supposed to be a huge amount. Given your personality, I didn't think you'd go as far as getting into debt to pay it off.
I had my parents cover it for me.
What?
My parents are pretty well off, you know, so I didn't have to deal with student loans, and this time I just told them I was deceived by someone and needed their help. Honestly, I didn't want to rely on them, but when it comes down to it, you can't be too proud to ask for help. So yeah, that's how I did it. Too bad for you.
You lied to your parents to get them to give you the money?
I didn't lie, though. The fact is, I was deceived. My parents gave me the money, so I'm not suffering in the least. Too bad for you. I'm pissed about being suspended for college, but hey, I can always think of it as a little break. No big deal.
No, this is insane!
Well, that's quite the story.
What should I do? I can't just let her go free like this. She's gotten away with everything, and I'm left with nothing. How can she just walk away like nothing happened?
I'll ask, just to be clear, what's happening with your husband? I know it's not easy to talk about, but what's the situation with him now?
I'm in the process of getting a divorce. It's been a mess, but at least I've managed to get him to pay alimony. His relatives were also in the medical field, and my family has connections there, so let's just say they've completely cut him off. He's been isolated. He can't even get a job in any nearby medical-related field now. No one will touch him.
So he's been punished in some way then?
Well, yeah. Not being able to get a job is a huge blow for him. In his field, that's a death sentence. If you can't work in your industry, you lose everything. All his qualifications are useless now. But honestly, the real victory for me is that I made his parents pay the alimony. They covered it. It's a small price to pay, considering everything. And now I'm free. I don't owe him anything anymore.
It's unbelievable. How can he just walk away from all of this with no consequences? Why does he get to live his life unaffected while you're left to deal with all this pain?
Yes, it seems like Tessa is getting away with everything. No punishment, no consequences. It's maddening. She's just walking away from the wreckage she caused. But what more can we really do about it? At this point, it feels like we've exhausted all options. Do we just let her slip through our fingers?
Actually, I've been thinking about that. I have a proposal for you.
What? Really? Are you serious?
Yes, I think there's still a way to make her pay, to make her face some real consequences. I'm not just going to let her live her life like nothing happened. I've spent too much time thinking about this, and I am not ready to let go. She's caused so much pain. And for what? For her to just move on without any real fallout? No, that's not happening. If we play this right, we can make sure she faces even more social consequences. We can ruin her reputation, make sure she pays for her actions, not just legally, but socially. It's not over yet. What the hell is going on here? Why did they go from suspension to forcing me into a transfer? You did something, didn't you?
Yeah, I went straight to the university. I told them your punishment was way too lenient. It seems like they agreed with me, which is why they moved on it. I knew they'd be somewhat responsive, especially since my clinic has always been a popular internship site. They probably weren't going to ignore my request. You knew that too, right? That's why you ended up choosing my clinic as your internship spot, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
The university reached out about reinstating your internship, but I told them there was no way it would work with just a suspension. You've caused way too much trouble for it to be that simple.
Oh, that's insane. It's just an internship. There are plenty of internships at other universities. Why does your place get special treatment?
It's not just an internship, though.
Huh?
You don't get it, do you? My family's deeply involved in the medical field. This clinic originally belonged to my parents, and there are a lot of doctors in my family. And you know, in the medical world, connections are everything. We don't just offer internships, we provide real guidance and support. Recommendation letters, too. Since we're so well connected, a lot of people who want to work locally are eager to join us. Do you get it now? You've caused a huge mess for the university and its students. You've made things incredibly difficult for them, and that's why you're being expelled. You brought it upon yourself by making such a mess.
This is ridiculous. If I get expelled, my future is ruined.
Future? Oh, you poor thing. Your future's already set in stone, and it's not the one you were hoping for. No, it's a future where you spiral downward, where everything falls apart. That's the future that awaits you now.
You must have said some strange things to my parents, you old hag. You have gone too far this time. Oh my, Tessa, it's been a while, hasn't it? I can't say I've missed you, but I'm glad to see you're still alive and well. It's been ages since you stopped coming into my clinic, but you look well, so that's nice to see. That's not why I'm here, and you know it. Why the hell did you show up at my parents' house? How dare you get involved with them? Straight to your parents? Oh, you must mean when I decided to go talk to them face to face. You know, since your parents were your emergency contact, it only made sense that I would contact them directly. I figured it was only right to go to your home and have a proper conversation with them. And while I was there, I thought I might as well let them in on some things about you. I had to explain about your extracurricular activities. After all, it didn't seem right to leave them in the dark. How the hell do you even know about that? How did you find out? Oh, Tessa, when you came to intern at my clinic, I couldn't help but notice all the designer bags and expensive wallets you always had with you. It didn't add up. You always seemed so reluctant to ask your family for help, so where was all this money coming from? Then Helen told me about how you preferred to avoid relying on your parents, and that raised a red flag for me. And let's not forget how comfortable you seemed around men. It didn't take a genius to figure it out. I kept that secret hidden for so long. How could you have possibly been tracking me like that? Tracking you? Oh, sweetie. I prefer to think of it as being aware. I didn't even have to do much digging when it came to your affair. Honestly, you were doing all the work for me. I mean, you spent so much time flirting with your husband right in front of me. And not just casually, mind you, publicly. And I was embarrassed just watching you. Honestly, how could you not have noticed? Shut up, you're just an old woman jealous because you can't even get a date. You've got nothing better to do than spy on people. Jealous? Oh, Tessa, I have been married long enough and have a family of my own to not be bothered by your petty drama. But you might want to rethink your insults, especially since I've got a pretty decent life, thank you very much. And by the way, I am a grandmother, if you didn't know. But enough about me. You're the one who's in trouble now, not me. The point is, no matter how much you yell or threaten, your parents now know exactly what's been going on. I didn't make that happen. You did. It's your fault, you meddling old witch! You had to get involved and ruin everything! Now my parents will drag me back to that hellhole of a farm. I'll never get away from them if they do that. I can't go back there. You don't understand that place. It's an awful nightmare. That mountain village, those people, the miserable life. It's suffocating. I can't go back. I won't. Oh, but your family's home is so beautiful, isn't it? Such fresh, clean air and nature everywhere. I'm sure your parents would be thrilled to have your help back on the farm. After all, they're doing important work, feeding people, real work. And you know, it's hard to ignore the fact that they've been helping support America's food supply with their hard labor. Maybe you should try to appreciate that for once, don't you think? No, I hate that place. I hate everything about it. That stinky village with its muddy roads and stifling air. I hate the way the soil smells, the way the air smells. Everything about it. I'm not going back. You can't make me. It's your fault I got dragged back to my parents' house. Why the hell did this happen? I went out of my way to make sure no one could find me. I even moved. I hid myself. I cut ties. I left everything behind just to be free. I hated that life. I hated them. I hated being stuck there with no way out. And then I found a way to finally escape. I turned to him. Yeah, that was my only way out. My only chance for freedom. I fought so hard for that freedom, and now you've taken it all away from me, just like that. Why the hell would you do this to me? I had nothing left, nothing but that freedom, and now it's gone, all because of you. Oh, don't flatter yourself. Being with my husband isn't the only reason you're being dragged back. You really think your little games and schemes went unnoticed, didn't you? I gave your parents all the proof, every bit of evidence of what you did. You lied to them, didn't you? You told them you had no idea he was married, and you played the innocent little girl who just got caught up in things. But the truth came out, didn't it? It's all in the open now. And honestly, I don't even know how you can look them in the face, knowing what you did to them, to him. You can't even say you feel sorry for what you've done. You just wanted to take, didn't you? Shut up. I don't want to hear your damn judgment. You have ruined everything. I have done nothing to you, nothing to deserve this. I don't even know why you hate me so much. You think you're so much better than me? You think you have the right to ruin my life like this? Oh, trust me, I resent you more than you'll ever understand. You have torn apart someone I cared about, someone I looked up to and respected deeply. That's why I'm doing this. You took away her happiness, and that is unforgivable. What the hell are you talking about? You are crazy. Who are you talking about? Helen. Helen did everything she could to keep her parents' clinic running after they passed away. She was young, but she didn't care. She wasn't looking for sympathy or excuses. She worked herself into the ground to make sure the clinic did not shut down because she knew what would happen if it did. She wasn't just saving a business, she was saving the lives of the patients who depended on it and the employees who depended on their paychecks. She sacrificed her own happiness, her own life for that. And after all that, after years of fighting, she finally found peace. She was starting to look forward to a little happiness with her husband. But then you came along, you ripped all of that from her. You didn't just steal something, you destroyed it. You took away everything she had worked for, everything she deserved. You thought you were just having some fun, getting what you wanted, but you ruined her. And now, you'll pay the price for it. I won't accept this. I won't let it end like this. You don't understand. I'm not like you. I'm not like them. I'm different. I have always been able to get away with things because I'm cute, because I know how to work people and how to make them see what I want them to see. I have always been charming. My looks and my smile, it's always had that power, and it's worked. I can't go back to that miserable life. I won't. I'm begging you. Please don't let them take me back there. Don't let them destroy me. I won't bother you, I promise. I'll stay out of your way. Just don't make me go back to them, to that hellhole of a farm. I can't do it. I just can't. It's too late, Tessa. You don't get to ask for pity after you've torn someone's life apart. You broke Helen. No, you didn't just break her, you crushed her. And now you're sitting here crying for yourself like you've got the right to be saved, like you're the one who's been wronged. You don't get to claim happiness. You don't deserve it. You forfeited that the moment you decided to live off the pain of others. You can't take back what you've done. You've destroyed any chance of redemption. No one is going to help you now, not when they know what you've done. You will never take anything from anyone again. Your charm won't save you this time. You will be left with nothing, and that is exactly what you deserve.
Tessa was forcibly sent back to her parents' house, and from what I've heard, she's now living a life where she can't step foot outside of it. Every day, she works in the fields, helping with the family farm. From early in the morning to late at night, she's covered in dirt, toiling away at physically demanding labor. It seems like the kind of life that's far from what she ever imagined for herself. But that's not all. Her parents have arranged a marriage for her, pushing her to marry a man they chose without any input from her. She doesn't have any say in the matter. Her life is already decided for her. She will live in a place where every choice is made for her and where her freedom, her future, everything she might have hoped for, is taken away. She'll never get to decide what she does with her own life again. The man she married, I've heard, isn't much better off either. Despite earning a nursing license, he's stuck working part-time at a convenience store. Unable to make use of the qualifications he worked so hard to gain. The two of them, from what I gather, are stuck in this loop, working tirelessly just to pay off the alimony they owe. It seems like they've become little more than cogs in the machine, sweating to pay for mistakes that should never have been theirs to bear. The punishment they're both enduring seems well-deserved, though it's hard to feel much satisfaction from it when you consider how their lives have been destroyed by it. They've become slaves to their debts, constantly working just to make ends meet. In the end, they're only left with exhaustion and regret. As for me, I've reverted to being single again. After everything that happened, I'm focusing on finding new things to fill the empty space that was left behind. I've realized that I need to do more than just live for work. I've spent so much of my life focused on it that I'd neglect the things that truly matter. Sandra gave me some advice that I'll never forget. She told me, living for your job is easy because it's predictable. But if you only focus on your work, life won't open up in front of you. People who find something valuable outside of their work, those are the strong ones. And she was right. I used to believe that I had to work non-stop, that everything else was secondary. But now, I see that there's so much more to life, and I need to start exploring those things. I'd spent so many years only focused on work that I lost sight of everything else. Now, though, things are different. I don't have a family to look after, no one depending on me. For the first time, I have the freedom to take control of my time. I've realized just how important it is to cherish that freedom. There's no point in living a life that revolves around only one thing, no matter how stable it may seem. Life is short, and I don't want to waste it. I think about Tessa sometimes, and I can't help but feel sorry for her. It's like her future was decided for her before she even had the chance to fight for what she wanted. Her life is now a cage, and she's trapped in it, unable to escape. There's something deeply tragic about it. She's so young, yet already all her choices have been taken away. And I wonder if she'll ever be able to escape this life, to find herself again, or if she'll just continue to live in the shadows of decisions made for her. It's painful to think about how she's lost her agency, her will to decide her own fate. In contrast, I'm trying to figure out who I am now. After all the chaos of my previous life, I've realized that there's more to me than just the person I was when I was working. I have space to think about what truly makes me happy, to reflect on what I've lost and what I can still gain. It's not that I want to ignore work, it's important, but I've learned that there has to be balance. It's about more than just surviving, it's about living. Sandra's words are a reminder of that, and I keep them in mind every day. She's right. It's not enough to live only for the things that are easy or familiar. The true strength lies in being able to look beyond your current situation, to see what else is out there waiting for you. Work is a part of life, but it shouldn't be all of it. I want to experience the world, to find things that bring me joy, things that matter more than just a paycheck. And in order to do that, I need to learn how to take time for myself. I need to give myself the opportunity to breathe, to enjoy the quiet moments that are so often overlooked. I think about the future now, and for the first time in a long time, I feel hopeful. There's so much left for me to discover. I'm not bound by the past anymore, and that's a freedom I've never had before. I want to make the most of this new chapter in my life, to figure out what truly matters to me, beyond just the daily grind of work. As I look at Tessa's life, I can't help but feel a sense of gratitude for the choices I still have. The opportunities I can still explore. I know how lucky I am to still be able to choose my own path. I just hope that Tessa, one day, can find her way out of the cage that's been built around her. Maybe, if she finds the strength within herself, she can break free from the life that's been imposed on her. Maybe she can find her own way, just like I'm trying to do now. But for now, I focus on myself. I look forward to the future with a sense of purpose and determination. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I know that I won't stop until I find what I'm looking for. It's strange, but it feels like this is the first time in a long time that I've truly started living for myself. And it's a feeling that I want to hold on to, no matter what happens. Life isn't just about surviving. It's about finding joy, even in the small things, and learning to appreciate everything you have. It's about living fully. And for the first time, I think I'm ready for that.